John Carpenter's 1982 film The Thing has built a dedicated fan base, and it's been especially recognized for its incredible practical effects. Following an all-male American research crew stationed in the cold of Antarctica, an alien life form nicknamed The Thing plagues the camp. The Thing is an invasive predatory creature that absorbs and morphs into other men. It disguises itself as one of the regular, trustworthy research crew members, but preys on others when alone, especially in dimly lit vehicles, bedrooms, and back offices. Under a queer reading, this characterization parallels the homophobic perception of homosexuality, and especially the homosexual man, during the AIDS epidemic of the 1980s. The Thing is a film about men and made largely by men, but when applying the theories and techniques of Alexander Doty, we can find the queerness that hides in a seemingly non-queer image. Already there exists a large academic body of research on movie monsters and their relation to queerness. Generally, if an other being threatens a functioning society, it has the potential to represent queerness. However, in this analysis, I'm curious as to what exactly happens when the Thing undergoes a queer reading, specifically in relation to our affective bodily responses, when using Laura Marx's affective analysis techniques. This film is one of body horror, full of contorted, assimilated bodies. Seeing a human in this way produces a visceral reaction, as we imagine our own body experiencing the pain and helplessness as these men in the hands of the Thing. The Thing is an evil threat, clearly, and these men must fight to avoid a horrible fate. The most horrific thing under homophobia is penetration of men by other men, and to add to that horror, the impossibility of telling who exactly is gay. The Thing penetrates and destroys the body, then passes in plain sight amongst the men. In one particular scene, each man is forced to give a blood sample, into which a hot wire is dropped. If the blood becomes animated,
that's good.
That man is hosting the Thing.
All right, move back. Over there. I guess you're okay. All right, put that on and watch them. Palmer now.
This is pure nonsense. Doesn't prove a thing.
I thought you'd feel that way, Gary. You were the only one that could have got to that blood. We'll do you last. Get away from me! Retreating! What is it?
If the Thing is a metaphor for the predatory homosexual, then this scene showcases the terror that is straight passing. Note how in the 2011 prequel, there's an identical scene, but they instead check for dental fillings. Also, there are women in the prequel. Under a queer reading, what seems like a clever test is actually a public exposure of a shameful secret, and a sinister way of discovering who is passing, and subsequently, who is putting the others in danger of being infected, tainted, and penetrated. When looking through a queer lens, The Thing transforms into a story about all American men protecting themselves from a foreign, disguised thing that wants to enter them, and for them to enter it. And if this becomes the reality of the Thing, then the audience's horrified, affective reactions become in response to the threat that is, in this reading, male homosexuality.